What's up, guys? Welcome to Slops Locks Thunderdome edition, the greatest sports betting show in the history of sports betting shows. Everybody knows that. If you've never seen the show before, do yourself a favor right now. Hit the subscribe button. Get the notifications on. You're never going to want to miss another one of these for as long as you live. While you're doing all that, I'm going to introduce you to today's panel. First is a guy who's here every single week, almost all the time, always. My friend at DeadPresPicks on X, the great Matt McEwen. What's up, man?
What's going on, boys? How we doing? Happy Friday.
No. He said you're his friend, not our friend.
Yeah, I know.
So happy.
I caught that too.
So happy Friday.
You know, rough week last week, fellas. But you know what?
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. But all I know is if you're ever going to bet a parlay on the Thunderdome, this is the one, guys, because bounce back week is
okay.
So we'll talk about it.
Getting right into it.
All right.
The other gentleman over there with the hat on, who finally has his audio settings set up properly, the great Tommy G at Tommy G Wins Again. What's up, Tommy?
What's up, brother?
Week, man.
Yeah, dude. I've been actually sick all week. Probably from last Sunday. But yeah, just absolutely sick all week. Feeling better today. Getting ready for the Tyson fight tonight. Going to fucking UFC 309 tomorrow. Ooh, so nice little weekend for me here again. Just running. That's probably why I'm tired, because I'm old and I shouldn't be doing things.
Yeah, no, that happens. I'm just happy there's a Tyson fight tonight because I don't know. I just remember it as a kid, just watching him knock some bum out. It was just like a rite of passage as a child. It was
we should all do, Slop? We should all go to someone's house and give $5 each, like we used to when we were kids.
Dude, that was awesome. And then everybody
25 kids there giving $5 each.
And then everybody bitches at the end.
When it lasts 45 seconds.
He bitches about how it only lasted 90 seconds. And you're like, dude, that's the good part.
Oh, that was the best part of it.
I mean, that was so funny.
You wanted it to last 90 seconds.
That was incredible. All right, so let's talk about last week. We had what I would call a down week. Not great. I feel like
variance.
Yeah, well, we literally embarrassed ourselves, our friends, families, anyone who's ever known us, old teachers, gym teachers, anybody, like literally everybody who's ever known us. I feel like everyone should have, let's say, 30 seconds to just say something for yourself. Like, what the hell happened? I'll go first, Tommy. All right, I'll go first. I got to be honest with you. Wasn't my fault. All right. No. George Kittle, I had him 60-plus yards. He only got 57. Like, what do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? I think he caught 3 balls. I'm sure he got gypped a yard on every spot. So we would have had it. You're a conspiracy guy. So it is what it is. Juwan Johnson was my other bet. That guy never had a chance. Again, not my fault. Mm-hmm. If I was there, I would have thrown the ball. He caught a 16-yard pass like on the first drive. I mean, dude, the Saints were going to score. They were on pace to score probably 1,000 points that game. Guess what? They stopped throwing to him. Guess what? They didn't score. Not my fault. Tank Dell, Houston. He's the wide receiver there. Monday night. It was supposed to. Was it Monday night or Sunday night?
Sunday night.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You know what does matter?
They lost anyway.
That wasn't your fault.
I had him 6+ catches. Guess what? He had 4 on like the first drive. Literally, he had 2 on one play. Only got to 5. Not my fault. All right. So there's that. Matt, you're up.
All right.
What happened to you?
Is there a graphic? Because I forget some of my picks.
Yeah, there is a graphic. All right. So you went Jets, Arizona. You went Jets -3. What the hell were you thinking? What happened?
That wasn't good. Yeah, that one wasn't close. They lost by 25.
Okay.
we were right there.
They quit this season.
CeeDee Lamb. 80+ receiving yards, +190. What the hell happened there?
That was doing football, not my fault. Yeah, that was Cooper Rush's fault, not mine.
Definitely not. Yeah. You didn't throw those passes.
I was not. I was on my couch.
All right, and then you had the Texans money line +155.
That was really not my fault. They were like -2,000 lives. So yeah, none of these were my fault. They got outscored 19-0, guys, in the second half. They didn't score a point.
So, not your fault. All right,
crowd, that's his fault, not me.
Tommy.
Yes.
What the hell happened to you?
I fucking dominated. I won in my book. So first
you had the Rams -2.
We can talk about that one last. But no, the Rams, that was definitely their fault. I did nothing wrong in that game. I literally threw an interception. I didn't fumble. I didn't do anything wrong. That was all the Rams. Rams did everything wrong in that game. And maybe they're not going to win the Super Bowl. Maybe they're not.
Okay. Possibly not the best team in the NFC.
You can't if you don't make the playoffs.
Yeah.
What about
can't kick 19 field goals in that game. First of all, Kansas was up 22 at the half.
That's a point.
So we were talking about that one. Yeah, that one was actually
was ridiculous. That was one of the most insane comebacks. Now, keep in mind we did hedge plus 2,000 during that game when it started to slide a little bit.
That's true.
Yeah, college basketball, you have to. But, and you know what? Me and Matt were talking about, should we do first half? Should we do game? And I was teetering. So that's a win for me. I'll count that as a win.
All right, how about Khalil Shakur?
I mean, listen, I had him 60 plus. His line was 55. He finished at 58. So had the second most targets he's had all year, 9 targets, got 58 yards. I think they were just trying to fuck us to make sure we reverse sleep. So missed that by 2 yards.
All right. No, see, that's fair. So
none of it my fault.
It was not our fault. I didn't think it was our fault. I'll be honest with you. This is probably the best show that you could ever watch. This particular show, because it never happens like this. You lose 9, you win the next 9. That's what happens every time. So we're about to make a 9-leg parlay. But before we do that, we each have to give $100 because we each finished last.
Is there anyone who won?
Never happened. I never thought that would happen. That we'd have to give everybody has to give $100 away. So it's $300. Here's the thing, though. As bad as we were last week, the viewers, you guys were terrible. You guys were horrible. Go look at the comments. There were bangers all in there, right? Bangers all over the place. Guess what? Nobody was winning. Like, nobody. It took me literally an hour and a half to find someone who won, and it was my guy Andre, right on the board there. He had Cade Cunningham triple-double. Right? We had to go triple-double to find a winner. He did win. So guess what, Andre? You get all $300.
All of it.
All you got to do is find me, okay? So you just got to comment on your comment. I'll see it, all right? We'll work it all out. We'll get on DMs on Twitter. We'll figure it out, all right? You get $300 though. Nice work.
And this, by the way, Slop, this is why you need to watch the show every week. Because if Andre didn't tune in this week, it's going to be a very expensive lesson. So if you're watching right now, you better be here next week.
I'm not looking for you, Andre. I like you though. I see your comments a lot, dude. You're probably an awesome dude. I'd probably hang out with you, but I'm not going to track you down.
If he won a bet last week, I'd hang out with him.
You come get me, and I'll give you $300. All right, from the 3 of us. We're going to move on to this week, though. All right, so this is a redemption show. This is all about redemption. That's all it's about all the time, always. I'm going to go first, all right? My channel, I'm going first. I feel like I led you guys to slaughter last week. I'm going to lead you out of it, all right? After that, it's going to be Tommy. Then it's going to go Matt. Matt, you're going last because you always win, all right? Yep. And I feel like I'm
for the end.
I'm a bowler. You put your best bowler last, all right? Okay. I go last on my bowling team, just so you know. You know what I'm saying? But we're not bowling here. We're giving picks. I'm going first. I'm going to go right out the gate. Josh Allen, 2+ touchdown passes, plus 108 at FanDuel. When you embarrass your entire family and everyone who's ever known you, you got to lock in. And that's what I'm doing here, okay? The Kansas City Chiefs, they're really good, all right? But one thing you can't do is run on them. Nobody can. They've all tried and failed, all right? We're talking about the second best run defense in the NFL. But do you know what you can do, Tommy?
What can you do?
You can throw the ball on them. People do it all the time, okay? Bo Nix just threw 2 touchdowns on them last week. The week before that, it was Baker Mayfield. The week before that, it was Gardner Minshew. I could keep going, but I'm not gonna, okay? It wouldn't be fair to Kansas City and their fans. They're probably good people. Mm-hmm. But what I will tell you is I did a deep dive, all right? A real deep dive. I went back and watched every single throw that Josh Allen has ever made since he was 10 years old. Every possible camera angle. After doing that, I can confidently tell you that he's throwing at least 2 touchdowns on Sunday. At least. There's literally no way he doesn't. But let's just go to fantasy land for a second and say that he doesn't throw 2 touchdowns. I'm going to give one subscriber $25. All you got to do is go to the comments and tell me what the final score to the Bills-Chiefs game is. All right? That's all you got to do. Just get it in there, lock it in, and if you're right and I lose, I'll give you $25. That's fair.
That's a good deal.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good deal.
Tommy,
$5 for nothing.
Tommy,
listen,
it's time to go.
I'm feeling good at college basketball this year. You guys know it's my main sport. It's where I'm going to live. Unfortunately, we don't get many lines for Saturday and Sunday, so I got to stick with Friday. But we do have a good Friday slate here today. I'm going right to my favorite game of the day here, and the nice thing about it is they are already a dog, so I could pretty much just take them +2 for +101 if we want to do that, or we could take them on the money line. What do you think, Matt? I'm going Purdue here. Money line or +2?
After last week, you might want to be safe. I don't know.
I was going to be safe. Okay, good. That's what I wanted to do. Give me the 2 points. So plus 102 is the best line I'm seeing out there. Yeah. So Purdue this year actually lost their 7-foot backup center, 7'4", broke his fibula in the last game. Fibia, whatever the fuck they call that. Yep. I think that actually helps them tonight. Kaufman-Wren is 6'9", and this dude's taken a step this year. He looks fucking amazing so far. They have a guard, a sophomore kid, Miles Coven, I believe his name is, 6'5" guard, and they have fucking Braden Smith back. They have Lawler back. So this team is stacked. They're good. They're a good defensive team. Alabama's a team that's just going to chuck threes. They tend to struggle with good defensive teams, and they tend to struggle on the road. This Alabama team beat McNeese State by 8 and Arkansas State by 9. So them going into Indiana today against Purdue, I think Purdue with the upset win, we're going to take the +2 just because we want to make sure we get a dub here. I think Purdue wins this game. I think they win it fairly comfortably too. So we're going Purdue right out the gate tonight against Alabama.
We're 2-0. We're 2-0. There's no need to slow down. We just got to keep going. But Matt, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Give us a little pause between both your picks right now because you're going twice. All right. You're the anchor. Let's see it.
All right, I'll go twice. But real quick, I do want to say even though we all reversed last week, I still haven't lost the Thunderdome in like 3 months. And
well, you lost last week.
That's true.
So, technically, we tied.
True. Yeah, technically we tied.
You lost.
We were all equally.
If we all tied for first, we all win, right? So if we all tie for last, we all lose.
So I got a win out of that too. I like it. I like where you're going with that.
There you go.
Yeah, but I just wanted
congrats on the win, boys.
I just wanted that on.
That's it.
But anyway, so let's go with the Bengals. All right, Bengals money line. Tommy, I know you like this team too, and they let us down sometimes, right? But
I'm saying that because I got to cross off my sheet.
Plus, there we go. So I stole your pick. Yeah. Plus 110 is the best line I'm seeing for them. I think they're the best 4-6 team, maybe ever, but definitely in a long time.
Definitely ever.
Joe Burrow is playing like an MVP. Like if they were 8-2, I think he honestly would be the front runner for MVP. So he's been great this year. Both of those games against the Ravens, they could easily won those games. They have a couple other really tight losses. They've been right there all year. Chargers, I've been impressed with what they've done, but I don't think they're as good as their record indicates. A lot of their wins have come against inferior opponents. When they've been tested, they've struggled a little bit. So I'm looking at who they've beat this year, guys. I could be wrong, but I don't think they've beaten a team over 500 this season, and their losses came to teams that are all over 500. So I think the Bengals get it done. I think they go in on the road. I think that's a Monday night game as well. So we might this would be fun. If we go 8-0 and extend this to Monday, that would be something. That would give us some options. We could play with it a little bit. So this will be the closer of the parlay, but I wanted to put it as my first bet.
Okay. No, I like it. I like it.
I was coming for that.
Gives those cash out kings.
I wanted to get that out of my hands. Nice swat. Nice steal.
gives the cash out kings an opportunity to get out of there. Like the scared people they are. But Tommy, I got to be honest with you. Did you think Matt was taking Purdue?
No,
why would you lead with that, knowing that we got a Bengals guy right there?
That was poor game theory by my part. Poor game theory.
Hey, next week work on it. It's fine though. It's all deadly. Everything's gonna win. We're good, Matt.
I don't know if Matt's ever bet the Bengals. Has he?
Oh no, I think I bet on them every week this year.
Yeah,
I'm always on the Bengals.
Right,
I love the Bengals.
So you're with me.
I just took them to win the Super Bowl. I still believe in this.
I was so excited about my Purdue play.
You're fired up. I loved hearing it in your voice. You sounded like
college basketball. I was. You know what it was really? I have them listed. I have 3 college basketball games, 2 football games, and I was trying to go just straight college basketball. So I think now that's where
it might work out. I think
that's where we're going now.
Okay.
Right. Bills -3, boys, plus 110. All right. So Buffalo and Kansas City. We know the playoffs. KC dominates, but the regular season actually Buffalo's won the last 3. Match up pretty well here. I just said the Bengals might be the best 4-6 team ever.
Mm-hmm.
Fact that the Chiefs are 9-0, guys, is nuts. Their wins, the win last week was just absurd. Like the fact that they were able to sneak that one out. Not saying they're not a great team and the favorite to win the Super Bowl, but they should not be 9-0. I think they finally get a road loss this week going into Buffalo Sunday night. It's gonna be bumping there. I like Josh Allen and the Bills to take care of business. So the real line's -2 at -110. We want plus money, so give me -3. I think the Bills get it done.
I like it. Tommy, I know you're on that.
Oh yeah, dude. That was honestly the 2 plays I love the most. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have them both right here. See on my sheet.
I'm ready to
I
go.
like it.
Bills crossed off.
Tommy's
And
still write shit down.
Yeah.
Tommy literally has a notebook.
I'm old school, baby. I'm old.
I gotta be honest with you. I have a notebook too.
I do everything on a notebook.
I do
I kind of want to.
I have spreadsheets, but I take the spreadsheet and put it on a notebook instead of taking the notebook and putting it on a spreadsheet.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
Yeah, I have
Tommy,
to write it out.
do me a favor. Stop stalling. Let's go. The people want the 5th win, and I think you got it.
All right, if they want the 5th win, we're gonna give it to them right now. We have a game that I absolutely love. Now, listen, I'm going to lay a couple points here just because we have to stay plus money. If you're taking this at home and you don't have to get shamed by not taking a plus money, I feel like Maryland on the money line minus 120. We're going to take them minus 2.5 plus 105. They're minus 1.5 on a couple books. They've actually moved to 2.5 on some other books. I think Maryland should win this game fairly comfortably today. This is a complete trap line. I've made all my money in my life and all my brand. My whole company started because of college basketball. And this is one of those kind of system plays, as I call it, instead of system. System. Did you get that?
Yeah, we got it.
It's a system. Yeah. So this is one of the first system plays of the year. Maryland against Marquette, number 15 team on the road, coming in as an underdog. Maryland's a great home team. The whole country is going to be turning around. They're all going to be betting fucking Marquette. They're going to see that nice 15 by the name getting 2.5 points, and Maryland's going to come out and thump them. A couple ways you could play it. You could do first half game. If you want to go plus money, you can go first half. You can go game. Minus 124 is the best bet. We're going minus 2.5 plus 105. 2-0. Both college basketball, both tonight.
That's my favorite bet today, Tommy, for college. So
what is it, Maryland?
Maryland, yep.
Yeah, this is a great spot to bet Maryland.
Yeah, I love these.
Great spot. You mean this is how me and you became friends.
Yes, it
is. Like this same type of system.
I like it. System.
All
right, well, I'm going back to Sunday. All right, I'm not going to fool around with Friday night games. Actually, I will. I'll do one tonight just because you guys are just you did 2, Tommy. I'll do one, but I'm going to do this one first.
Well, I was going to load up. You don't have to. Don't feel bad. I'm loading up today, so you guys can have the weekend.
We want to start 3-0. It's fine.
All right, let's go.
Let's go Russell Wilson. 2+ touchdown passes, plus 109 at Caesars. I told you I'm not playing around this week, guys. All right. I'm out here taking people that I don't even like. All right. A guy like Russell Wilson, who I've never liked. Ask anybody. Ask Matt. Never liked him. It's true. But we need wins. And if that means hoping Russell Wilson does well, then I'll do it. I might be listening to Future when I do it, but he doesn't have to know that. All right. The thing is, we shouldn't be getting plus money for this. We just shouldn't. It's not how this game that we play works, all right? Not at all. For starters, Russ has done this in 2 of the 3 games he's played this season, okay? The only time he didn't do it was the game where he threw 1 touchdown, all right? People were dropping balls everywhere that day. Wasn't even his fault. Now he gets the Baltimore Ravens, who give up more passing touchdowns to quarterbacks than any team in the NFL. We just need 2 here, okay? That's not a record. People do that all the time. Joe Burrow just threw 4 against these guys last week. That's almost twice as many as we need, okay? In fact, if this bet loses, I will give one subscriber $25. All you got to do, hit the comments and tell me what the final score is going to be. Feels easy.
And I just checked it. That is true. 2 is not a record.
No, it's not a record. I mean, people do that
people
all
have
the
thrown
time.
More, a lot more.
All the time. So we just need 2. I feel like that's pretty easy. Yeah. I'm super easy. Again, I don't even want to do that, but the people wanted winners. I got to give them winners. That's why I did it.
Yeah.
That's all right. For my next trick, it's gonna be. We're gonna go.
I don't know why I knew you were gonna say that. That's crazy.
We're gonna
before
go
you even started speaking.
we're gonna go to tonight. Goga Batadze over 2.5 points in the first quarter. Here's the thing, though, guys. It's minus 105 at ESPN bet. Not my fault, though. Okay, I was there this morning. It was plus money. I went back to it. I didn't put it in right away. I ate some cereal, had some coffee. Then I went back. Guess what? Not plus money anymore. But here's the thing, though. Sometimes you got to pay a little bit extra for the good stuff, just like when you go to the dispensary, Tommy. All right? Same thing. The thing is, though, keep in mind it was plus money at one point, so it technically qualifies even though it doesn't. But this is just math, okay? Goga is going to dunk it at least twice in the first quarter. And when you do that, you get 4 points, okay? We only need 3 here. That's just math. Joel Embiid is going to play for the first 5 minutes or so. Then either the ghost of Andre Drummond is going to come out or some other guy if Drummond's still sick. Whoever that backup is going to get baptized, okay? We're talking junk all in their face. It's going to be just like those movies you and your friends watch on the weekends, Matt. The point is, if this guy doesn't score at least 3 points in the first quarter, I'll give one of you subscribers $25. That's already $75 we're up to tonight if anything loses. All you have to do is go to the comments and tell me how many points and rebounds Goga's going to end with. That feels super easy. What do you think about that, Tommy?
I like it. I don't do much NBA betting, but so I just tell you guys on that. So let's go. All I do know is that 4 is definitely more than 3. So math checks out again. I'm the fact checker.
Two dunk.
I'm the fact checker guy.
He's gonna dunk it twice, dude. He dunks it twice all the time, dude. He probably just dunked it in warm-ups right now.
Yeah,
easy. Just dunked one now.
Tommy, you're up, dude.
This is easy. I'm gonna alt this up a little bit because this is so easy. I'll give you guys $25 if this loses. There's no way.
This loses.
Wow.
This is so. I'm gonna say something here that's gonna help me long term. The last few years been maniacal with these like long shot national champions. Last year was North Carolina State, FAU. The year before that, as you can see on my shirt. This year it's Rutgers. This Rutgers team is a Final Four team. This team is an absolute monster. They have 2 of the best players in the entire country. They're ranked 24 right now. Mark my words. Mark this down, Nigel. 1 month from now, they'll be in the top 10. This team is absolutely insane. They're going to eviscerate Monmouth today. Not to mention you have a little bit of that kind of local rivalry there with these 2 schools not being very far apart. Rutgers has gone out and just without one of their top players, just been thumping. But the biggest thing is the Monmouth side of the ball. Monmouth lost by almost 30 to Michigan State. They lost by 29 to Temple. They lost by 13 to Northern Illinois. And now they're playing at Rutgers versus a team that I think is a Final Four national championship contender. The line on this game is 21.5. We're going to bring it up to 22.5 just to get to that plus 100. I think they win by 35. I think this is an absolute shit stomping. First half could be a play here too. I know Matt likes to do that in a lot of these big spreads sometimes. But Rutgers in a rout today.
Yeah, I agree. I saw that earlier today. I think they just
this team is so good, dude. People don't realize how good this Rutgers team is.
They're very good.
So I feel like
top picks, right? Projected at least.
Yeah. And what's crazy on this is 96% of the public is on Monmouth, and the spread's already jumped 3 points in the opposite direction. So you have some inverse line movement here.
I got to go watch them this year. Rutgers is only it's
really good, dude.
Either, right?
Really good. That's not local bias either because I'm never on fucking Rutgers. But
yeah, they're just unbelievably good.
They're a nasty team.
It'll be fun watching them this year.
I like it. Matt.
Yes.
It's all pretty much come down to you. I just did all the I did 3 bangers. Tommy did 3, and you've only done 2. So once you do this one, that'll complete the 9-leg parlay.
All right, let's close it out. This line, Tommy, I don't know if you've seen this one yet. College football, all right? Kansas is 3-6.
What is that line?
It's nuts.
What is that line?
They're going.
That's the craziest line I've ever seen in my entire fucking life.
Yeah, it legitimately might be the craziest line.
What the fuck is that line?
Go to Provo to play BYU. BYU is ranked 6th in the nation,
undefeated,
9-0, and they're a 2-point favorite. So this is mind-boggling. Kansas probably won't even make a bowl game, and we got them. We got them as a 2-point underdog. So I'm just gonna blindly trust this line and go with the Jayhawks. So they've been playing better. They've won 2 of their last 3. They lost by 2 to Kansas State. Kansas State's not, honestly, I thought they were gonna be a little bit better than they have been, but they probably should have won that game. They kind of blew it there at the end.
They should have.
I think they're definitely playing football. Remember, coming into the year too, Kansas was ranked 22nd in the nation. Like they were supposed to be a good team. Some injuries, some just poor performances, but I don't know. They're gonna find a way. This is a purely line-based game. They're gonna lean on Devin Neal and that run game, and I think Kansas finds a way. BYU keeps sneaking by too, right? BYU is not. They're not actually not. No, the win against Utah, which was crazy. I've never seen like more of a protest from a school after that. Utah was going nuts. I didn't realize that rivalry either, but
the Holy War.
Yeah, they sure
a lot of soaking going on up there. A lot of soaking
in that game, and that was very fun because that field goal at the end is what cashed it. I was already in bed though.
Yeah, the game got done at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, it was very late. I mean, if we went out, whatever. Long story, but yeah.
And they should have lost. They should have lost against Oklahoma State too. Earlier in the season, like that was another game that.
So they're a team. So you're betting against the team of destiny. I like it.
Betting against team of destiny, and I'm just going to call it betting. Yeah, the team of luck, destiny, whatever you want to call it. But they should not be not a no. So yeah, they lose that game. So that's how we close it out. But that line is absurd. That game.
Let me back Matt up here because me and Matt love betting these. Like this is how we became friends. Bet lines like this. I bet BYU all year on the money line. I can't even touch it this week. I maybe now have the balls to bet Kansas on this, but this line is so fucked. For those of you that don't know, Kansas is 3-6. So it's not even like this is like a 7-2 road team going against an undefeated team. Jalen Daniels has been playing, not Jaden Daniels, Jalen Daniels has been playing amazing. He's been running on Kansas of late. 58, 66, and 68 rushing yards with a touchdown in each of the last 3 games. The 3 games prior to that, when they were losing, he had a combined 30 rushing yards. So that offense is clicking. This is a much better team. I know it's going to feel tough to put the button on Matt's play here, but it's the right side. And it may lose by 40 or win outright, but it's the right side.
No, there's no in between.
Yeah, there's not going to be an in between. They're going to get rolled or they're going to win.
Yeah.
When you started talking, I felt like, all right, this is not going good because like literally Matt just spent probably 30 seconds saying this team sucks.
Yeah.
We're taking them.
That's why you take them.
And I was like, all right, and then Tommy starts with guys, I can't stress how bad this team is. They're terrible.
That's why Vegas isn't stupid.
But, but no, I like it. You're right. I mean, it's
the trappiest line of
the not even possible, but
trappiest line of the year. Every year, the entire season is the trappiest line of the entire year.
So that's 9-0 by my count, which is pretty good. Really good, actually. A 9-leg parlay, $10 would pay $6,700. That does not seem like a lot of money, but if you turn $10 into $6,700, would you be happy?
Yes.
I would. Yeah, that's a yes. The answer is yes to that question.
Yes. But $100. What is
so that's big. On top of that, whoever finishes with the least amount of units won is giving $100 away to one subscriber. But here's the thing. We're not just giving it away, all right? You got to do something for it. So, and you guys, we just did our redemption show. It's time for you to do your redemption show. Go to the comments and put a banger in. Put a price in, though, okay? Put what the actual bet is. The price counts, okay? So put the price in, too, because when we're looking through these, Nigel's not picking these minus 150 stuff, all right? He's going to pick the good stuff. So throw a banger in, and you're eligible to win the $100 that one of these guys, maybe me, has to give away for not finishing, or I'm sorry, for finishing dead last. Has to win, though. All right. Do not embarrass yourselves like you did last week. All right. Win.
By the way, John, I did some math for you. I know you like math. If this $10 parlay hits for just a measly $6,776, this covers your parlays on this Thunderdome for the next 13.01 years.
Oh, that's beautiful.
$10 parlay for the next 13 years is free once we hit this.
I feel like that's
13 years of grace. After
this. Yeah. I love it. I love it. Well, guys, we can't keep the viewers much longer. I had a great time hanging with you guys. I'm happy you both came correct today and swept. That was very nice of both of you. Oh. If you don't follow these guys on X, I don't know what you're doing. You probably already do, but I will say this. At Tommy G wins again on X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it.
Twitter.
At DeadPresPicks for the great Matt McEwen on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Tommy, you're doing Stay and Cashin' at 2 today?
We will be there, 2 p.m. Eastern, Stay Cashin' show, and we'll be probably live videoing from the fucking UFC 309. My boy Mickey Gall's fighting, so we'll be we got some fun live footage on there. May go live.
Beautiful. I might join you. I always say I'm going to, and I don't, but this time I might actually do it. So there's a chance.
I expect you every time, so I have the same excitement like a puppy when the door rings.
Expect us. That should be our motto. That was someone else's motto, wasn't it?
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was Anon. That was a real thing. Remember them? Anyways, we got to go.
Are you talking anonymous?
Yeah, no, I saw Tommy.
Anonymous?
I don't want to start talking to Tommy about this. All right. Subscribe to the channel. Join us later, 4 p.m. today on this channel. We're going to use the tools at OddsJam. It's going to be incredible. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.